me give you one good example. Zimbabwe, civil society.
Yeah.
However, you know, before we form out those groups, you start talking about those things. You start airing out your views.
Yeah.
Like, we think this is the problem. Or actually, someone is coming to your house, beating you up or alone, you know.
Yeah.
So it becomes a problem. It's
Hey, the Namibians don't have that.
You know, I understand. That's why I value countries. Like at the moment, like mine, like you know, you might not really see it. Like, but when those groups start coming together, trade unions are part of a civil society.
Yeah. Oh,
they start talking about those problems. They get beaten up. You
can't.
can't.
Doesn't the free market hate trade unions?
It does.
That's another.
But which is a good point. Like goes back.
It goes back to the beginning. The beginning of the thing we said. We talked about the free market. Didn't you talk about that?
Yeah. But the thing is,
it's civil society, but it's okay.
If civil society is supposed to be the solution from your point of view, which it definitely is.
It's a part of
but
it, yeah.
How do you get to that civil society? That's the problem. Like, how do you cross that river, that bridge to go to the other side where the civil society is, for us to be able to talk about those issues?
No, I think that's, again, people's mentality, again, going back to the education thing, because you're white, and in so many places I've been actually on the African continent, what you notice is that whenever civil societies start forming, whenever those, in a way, democratic, because civil society, in a way, it has to be democratic. It has to be a place where people express themselves, people express their individuality.
Yeah.
Whenever you start forming those civil society, this space that is a democratic space starts soon changing into a space of power or dominance.
Yeah.
I think that's the problem.
That's natural human nature, though.
That's natural human nature, but you can, in a way, you have us. We in a way, from a civil society. It's not a space of power or dominance. We're accepting each other's views, we're criticizing each other's views. We're accepting each other's differences. Everybody expressing has his own way. Everybody try maybe to dominate his own way. But at least it's a space of democratic
But it's still,
expression.
maybe it works again when it's like 3 of us. But then now you say 4, 5, 6, 10.
No, that's
20.
what I was saying.
Naturally, as it grows more and more, if we had 20 people in the room right now, naturally some kind of dominant structure would
That's why I was saying,
form.
the good thing with free civil society is that they're micro.
So how micro are you talking?
No, I mean 3, 4 people. I mean our friend group, we have more than 5 people, and then there's the balance. What do you mean? I mean, the small, the better. But even when it starts becoming bigger, as long as people keep in mind that here we have a space where we're just free. It's a democratic space. It's a space where everybody is himself. He's his own individual. At the same time, we share a common goal or common understanding or common objective. I think therefore we start moving. So I think we miss those spaces. No. I think what kind of citizen do you see yourself? Are you a global citizen? Are you a citizen of your country? Are you a citizen of Africa? How do you really see yourself? I think that matters a lot, because maybe a lot of the people who stay here don't really see the reason why they should go home. But I think my critics is, if you think you should go home and you're not going home, therefore really maybe home doesn't even need you, because you don't have the courage to really face the realities.
I think we need strong property rights, like especially in Zimbabwe. I know it would have been stable, it would have been probably like in South African level if we had strong property
Zimbabwe
rights.
was the jewel of South Africa.
It was like perfect, you know. But the thing is, like, you're not certain if you own anything, so you don't invest yourself in a country where you think,
because
if I have this, tomorrow it'll be gone, you know.
Why would I invest?
So you always, like, you know, like Chris Rock said, your bag is packed just in case the owner comes, you know, and takes you out. So which is the white farmers, they were invested in that country in terms
white
of
farmers.
White farmers, white and black farmers, let me correct you. A lot of black farmers lost their farms because of their political orientation, or because of, they refused to cooperate or give part of their land.
You're right.
So no one now is like really invested. Even the people in power, those people who took farms away, like, you know, they have farms, like 5 or whatever, so farms, but they too know that they don't really own it. At some point, someone's going to come and say, dude, this is not your farm, get off. And so, you know, it's about accumulating as much as you can in the short period of time. And if I own something, I know definitely, I will go back to Zimbabwe anytime, like, you know, and like do the biggest, like, empire ever, like business empire. Like the thing is, like, you're worried whether I should put part of my things in Zimbabwe and most of it in South Africa, so that at least I know I've got something. You know?
So again, maybe the role of the politicians comes to play, where you, in a way, don't need politicians to tell you what to do, but at least again, the Adam Smith vision. You don't need the politicians to tell you what to do. You just need to make sure that the laws are followed.
And you have the environment, you have the setting available. I give you a setting available so that it's now easy for you to do. You know what I'm saying? Because then again, I said, if now government was on its game, if property rights were
not the setting, at least I would say make sure that the laws are followed, the human rights are there, civil rights, everything. That the
judicial system has to be.
The judicial system is strong. But again, take government away from people's life. Don't tell people what to do. I hate
absolutely. I would never. Yeah, I agree with you on that. But this is why I do say that in terms of, and again, of course, you know, with me, there's always the end goal, which is a unified Africa. Always in my mind is the end goal. But that's still far. It's over there somewhere. But it's a dream. But dreams, you know, as my father says, it's good to dream. It's better to plan. Now we're planning. In my mind, that is the planning. But I'm planning. You don't know what you're doing. I'm planning. But anyway, this is why I do say, like, if I was, say for hypothetically, I was to become president or whatever. If I become president of Namibia, for example, or minister or whatever, I would do as much as I could to invite experts, and even African experts. When you even look at just the numbers as it is, Ghanaians and Nigerians are educated. They're everywhere, all of them.
Every country in Africa has a lot of.
Kenyans,
the fact that
Africans,
people keep saying they have a lot of education.
Many.
That's why I was saying
we have
so
many. You know what I'm saying? But I would love to see more of us reaching out to other Africans instead of always running to Western. We need a white guy. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I think I know where you're gonna go. I'm not saying that if he can offer you the best solution, go to him. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying don't only look there. I feel too much we only look there. Whenever we're looking for if you look at it, we do have Africans who can do that.
I actually don't mind where you look. I don't mind the president of Niger looking for somebody from France rather than somebody from Niger. I really have no problem with that, because I think again maybe one of the problems that we have is that what you just said, as African, and that's another debate. Maybe
you just said you want talent to stay home. Why would you stay home?
I'm not saying the talent. That's what I was saying. I have no problem with somebody who stays outside, because in my opinion is that maybe that person doesn't even feel a national obligation. Maybe he doesn't.
He said he doesn't have good.
No. That's one thing.
Okay.
And then you have the person who wants to go back, but who doesn't have the courage to go home. For me today, if I feel like going home, if I really want to go home, I will go. And go confront it. I have the courage to go. If I don't go home, it's maybe because I really don't have that national feeling. Or maybe I don't see myself so much as a Nigerian. And these are two different things. Not feeling nationalistic and not having the courage to go home. These are the two different things I'm trying to say. Maybe I just come to America, I love the culture so much, and for me that's where I'm going to live. Maybe I even travel to France, and I love the French culture, the language and everything else. I just love it, I would stay. Maybe it can happen if I go to China, or I've been there already. But the problem I have is for the people who would say, I cannot go home because of this, and there is no possibility to do anything because the government doesn't create the condition. I would say, we think about it.